Good morning. It is Thursday the 13th of February and I thought for a change I would record like a few days in my life type thing. I've been missing for a while now. I don't know if some of you read my community post that I put up before, but sadly we lost my mum unexpectedly on the 25th of November. Yeah, so it's been tough, so I haven't done any recordings since then. But yeah, I don't really want to dwell on that. So I am sat at the table making up these Dosset boxes for my dad for his tablets. So I thought, while I'm doing this, we'll have a little chat. So, as many of you know, I have been struggling with my weight for a long time. Normally I'm not too bad and I can diet, but since starting perimenopause, I cannot do it. I am starving all the time. It's crazy. I can eat a full meal and then an hour later be starving again. So I've been debating for a long time now taking that new, well, I say new, that weight loss injection, Mounjaro. My eldest, my eldest daughter, my eldest son and his wife, they've all been taking it for probably 4 to 6 months now, and they've been trying to encourage me to take it, and I keep saying no, I'm not doing it. And then people that I watch on YouTube, they've started taking it and they're getting good results, just like my son, my daughter and daughter-in-law have. So I bit the bullet the other day and I placed an order. I placed my first order with Asda because I thought it sounded like a more reputable company than some of them. There was Asda, Boots and Superdrug. They were like the big names that I'd heard of, but Asda worked out at the cheapest because there was a discount code for it. So I'm trying to think what day I ordered it. What day went on Thursday? I think I ordered it Monday, and it did say that it would be, you know, the look at you had to submit all your details, fill in this health questionnaire, and you had to send 3 photographs. One of you stood on this, sorry, something keeps walking past my window and I don't know what it is. I keep catching it in the corner of my eye. I think it must be a cat or a bird. Yeah, so you had to submit 3 photographs. One of you stood on the scales. You had to make a piece of paper up with the date on and put the piece of paper on the scales too. And then another one of you stood face on full length holding the same piece of paper with the date on, and one of you on the side holding the same piece of paper. Anyway, so 24 hours later I'd still not heard anything, and then it was only this morning, so that's like 4 days later, I got an email saying that the first picture that I submitted of me stood on the scales wasn't satisfactory because I didn't have both my feet in view. Like, what difference does that make? So I've retook it this morning and sent it in, so I'm not happy because it's probably going to take days and days to sort out again. And you know yourself, you know, if you're chomping at the bit to get started at something, it's like I say, I had to pluck up a lot of courage to order this, and you know, who knows, by next week I could have changed my mind again. I'm not frightened particularly about doing the actual injection. That don't bother me. And even the side effects, you know, my daughter was quite poorly on hers. She had stomach issues and diarrhea and sickness. Even that don't bother me. It's just the thought of the worst case scenarios that you hear of. So anyway, I'll keep you informed how that goes. And yeah, right, I better go on with these tablets. So if watching a video about my journey on Mounjaro is something you'd like to see, let me know. I know some people are doing like a monthly update on it, but I could possibly do like a weekly update and let you know how things are going, if I've got any side effects or if I'm losing any weight. Right, so next I'm going to talk about who I am watching on YouTube at the moment. I think it's always great to give other channels a shout out. Some people don't like doing it. I don't know why. I don't know why people are against bigging up other people. It really annoys me. I watch lots of people. All I watch all day is YouTube, just about. I'm just going to give you a few names this time. These are the ones that as soon as I get a notification to say they're posted, I watch. These are like my ride or die people. There's lots of people that I watch that are weight loss related, that I've watched for several years, but I'll mention those in another vlog if anybody wants to know about those. Right, so the first one we've got is Andrea May. She's a lovely lady. I absolutely love her vlogs. They're very chilled. She's doing, she's just been doing up her kitchen, renovating it all. She lives with her husband and 3 children, but she is great to watch. So it would be nice if you could pop over and show her some love. Then we've got Mrs M. I'm sure you all watch Caroline. But yeah, I absolutely love her. She does a bit of everything. She does plus size clothing hauls. She's also started on Mounjaro, and she does days in the life vlogs. But yeah, fantastic. She's been at it for years, and yeah, she's great. Then we've got Carla Jenkins. I love Carla. She's so funny. Again, she does a bit of everything. Days in the lives. She's also started on Mounjaro. Clothing haul try-ons. She also does car boot hauls because she's an eBay reseller. Then we've got Life of the Baldwins, a lovely family. Kaylee, the mum, and oh my god, his name's gone off the top of my head, the dad. But they've got, I think it's 5 children, and they also have a couple of the girlfriends that more or less live with them as well, the girlfriends of the children that live with them. But they're a really nice family to watch. Ria Suzanne, lovely lady. She does days in the life, shopping hauls, that type of thing. And I'm quite into watching people living in motorhomes at the moment. Not necessarily because I like the motorhome side of it, but just because I started watching one and then that leads you on to another, and then you really like the people, so you just watch them for that. And they upload quite frequently to these that I watch. So I'm just going to name a few of those. Pews on Tour. Now, if you're easily offended, I wouldn't watch the Pews on Tour. But if you like a good laugh, then definitely pop over to their channel. His wife, there's Gareth and Trisha. So Trisha has also got her own channel, which is called Trisha's Motorhome Madness. And yeah, like I said, they're really funny, those two. Then there's Bertie Bus. There's 2 of them on their motorhome with their couple of dogs. And then the Northerners on tour. So yeah, I think that's it for the list today. So I'm going to finish these tablets. Then we're going prom dress shopping. I don't know if you know, but I've got 4 children and 3 of them are grown up with their own families and whatever. I've just got one at home. She's almost 16. Now she's homeschooled, so she wasn't going to be attending any type of prom. But her best friend, one of her best friends from school, he doesn't want to go from when she was at school, sorry. they were friends right from starting in nursery at about the age of 3 until Jessica left school in year 6. And he doesn't want to go to his prom. So his mum asked if I thought it would be a good idea if we like held our own mini prom for them. So we've hired a venue, and that's as far as it's got so far. And oh, she's booked a limo for her son to pick my daughter up in. So yeah, we're going prom shopping today, so I'm so excited. So Jessica does not like being on camera, but I'll see if she'll let me put in a couple of shots of her in the dresses. So yeah, I'll speak to you soon. Right, that's his tablets done now. It takes so many in one go. I don't know if you can see. So I've watched 4 episodes of the Pews on Tour while I've been making up 4 boxes of those. I've got to say, when I was talking about the Pews on Tour earlier, Gareth and Trisha have both got a brain tumour. So yeah, that's an interesting fact for you if you're going to go across and watch them. So now I'm going to get ready, go prom shopping, then I'm going to nip to the pound shop, I think, because I've got 2 granddaughters sleeping tomorrow night. It's Valentine's night, so my son's taking his girlfriend out, so we've got Grace, and my daughter and her fiance, they're going out as well, so we've got Isabella. They're both sleeping for the night. That should be fun. So yeah, I'm going to go and see if I can find some like Valentine's crafts for them to do. I bought some little canvas pictures. I don't know if I showed them earlier in the vlog. Just give me a second, let me go get them. I'm back. So I got them these to do. You get 4 canvas pictures in to paint, and some little, I hate these little pots of paint. The lids are terrible to try and get off. They were $3.99 in Aldi's, and then I picked up these washable paints from Play-Doh. Looks like they're in little bottles. I think they were $1.99 from Home Bargains. So yeah, I'm gonna go and see if I can get them some little Valentine's bits to do to make the parents maybe a Valentine's Day card while they're here, which will keep them occupied for a while. Yeah, so I'm crack on and I'll catch up with you later.
So it's at the bottom, it's just cut headline on that one.
Shall we just straighten it out a little bit at the bottom? Sorry.
The shots are at the front and then at the back.
Just look at me.
Would you prefer that fitted?
I think she thought she'd want it. She does like the ball gown.
Yeah. Would you like the dress?
Oh my goodness me, it is absolutely freezing out there. Right, I've just got back in. I'll show you the stuff I got in town later, but I'll just show you what I called at Farm Foods to pick up a few bits. So I'll show you what I got from there. I've just got some Doritos, 6-pack, they were £2. Some Space Raiders, they were $1.49. Some Angel Cakes, I think they were $1.79. Freddos, 2 packs, they were 99p. That's the cheapest I've seen them for a while. The coffee's cheap there, that's why I go to Farm Foods. I like this one, and it was $3.49 there. Some cheese, 99p. Some little bars of dairy milk, I think they were $1.49. Twin pack of Fox's Crunch, they were 99p. Just some quick freezer meals for me. A couple of those Admiral's pies, they're 99p. 3 of these creamy chicken and bacon pastas that just go in the microwave. They're 3 for £5. bag of prawns, king prawns, that's £4.99. Packet of sausages, they were £1.99. Then instead of getting the girls some craft stuff, they were selling some toys in there that were quite cheap in farm food, so I picked up this, it's like a makeup, it's a mirror and then it's got some makeup with it. It's meant to play a tune, I presume, and it lights up. Presumably I'll have to pull some tab out of the back. That was £4.99. Then I got this 3-in-1 art easel with chalk on it, and you get crayons as well. I think one side you can crayon on it, and that was £4.99. And then I got this Rapunzel princess house, and it comes with a Rapunzel princess doll. That was £9.99. So that's something new for them to play with tonight. Then I quickly, well, I did plan on doing a shop in Aldi's, but when I got there I bumped into one of my neighbours and she broke her hand, and I felt guilty that she was stood with all the shopping about to ring a taxi, so I said, if you wait and I'll just run in for a few bits, I'll take you home. So I didn't get much in there. I'm gonna have to go back tomorrow. Just a bottle of water for me, that's all I ever drink apart from coffee. Some chicken tikka pieces, I think I'll put them in a curry tonight for me. I think the girls are having the grandkids and my daughter are having a Domino's pizza tonight. I entered a competition on Coca-Cola and I won a large Domino's pizza and a large bottle of Coke, so I think I'm going to redeem that tonight. Strawberries, granddaughters, just for them, like fruit shoot copies, Aldi's version for the granddaughters, and some chocolate buttons for the granddaughters, and a pack for me, of course. And what did that come to? And that came to £9.92 in Aldi's. Right, so I'll put all this away and then I'll show you what I got in town. Right, I've had my lunch now, so I'll show you what I picked up while I was out. I've got 3 grandchildren, well, I've got 6 altogether, but 3 of them are 7 and under. So we keep a toy box here for them. And they're terrible at taking things home. Like if I get something new for it, they'll say, Grandma, can I please take that home? And being the softie I am, I let them. So it's running down, it's running low with things, and some of the things in there are no longer, you know, appropriate for their ages. So I got this Princess Ludo game, which was £3.99. Then for my 2-year-old grandson, he's obsessed by books. So I got him, don't make a noise, but he's obsessed with monkeys as well. So I picked him up that book, and then I got him these. And I was going to say the play music. Wheels on the Bus and Head, Shoulders, Knees and Toes. I wonder how long that's going to play for. And I think the books were around about, I think the monkey one was £1.79 and the others were about £2, so cheap for a musical book. Then when I went to Next, it's in like a retail park thing and there's several other shops there. So I popped into Asda Living, and I think I just went in at the right time because I picked up this stitch blanket, which was reduced to £2. So I'll leave this here, but I can guarantee one of my 2 granddaughters, when they see it, will want to take it home. We're going on holiday with my daughter and 2 of her children in May. So I picked up this for my 2-year-old grandson because at £1 you can't go wrong. I thought that would be ideal for him when he was coming out the pool, and he's into Paw Patrol. I got I think it's like a a hand towel. It's got Highland cows on it. I love Highland cows. It doesn't say the original price on them, just that the reduced price, and that was also reduced to £1. For the granddaughter that's coming on holiday with me, I picked up this huge, it's absolutely massive. I think it's like a, oh, it says on it it's a bath sheet, and that was also reduced to £2. You can't go wrong. I think that was it in Asda. Oh, I picked up some of their Wonder, what are they called? Wonder high-waisted skinny jeans. I really like these. They feel like butter when they're going on, and they're so comfortable. You won't think you were wearing jeans. They were £20. I popped next door to Sainsbury's and got some pyjamas. It has got the bottoms under there. They were on a sale rail, but they didn't say how much they were. So I risked, because it was £20 originally, so I risked taking them to the till and buying them, and when they put them through they were £14. So I'm pleased with that. I have some almost identical in black from New Look that my husband got me for Christmas. I think they were about £25. Right, then there's a charity shop nearby there. So I went in to see if I could pick up some more things for the toy box. And I got this. This is from the Disney store. It's a little princess, I think it's Belle's princess wand. You can see that it lights up and makes a noise. Both my granddaughters absolutely love dressing up at the moment. I also got this. It's off Aladdin. What's she called? Princess Jasmine. That's her tiara, and it's really heavy. It's not plastic, it's metal, and that was only £1 as well. And then for Henry, the 2-year-old, he's obsessed with cars, so I picked up this bag of cars. There must be about 20 cars in there, and I don't think they've even been played with. Spotless. And that was £3 for those. So bargain. I don't mind paying those prices when, you know, they're just going to take them home. Right, so from Next I had a voucher for Christmas, so I'd ordered them online and I needed to collect them. I picked up this Barber handbag, and I've already put my stuff in it, I couldn't wait. I think that was £45. And then, like I say, I've got a bit of an obsession with Highland cows. So I picked up these 2 little figurines. Now, I'm not going to lie, I was expecting them to be much bigger. They did look much bigger on the website. But for £12 for the pair, I don't know what I expected. But look how cute they are. They're going to the spa, the dress for the spa. Absolutely love them. I was going to put them in my bathroom, but I think I'm going to put them in my living room because they're so cute. I don't know where people can see them. And then I got I don't know if you know, but Next do quite a few different beauty boxes. They change them all the time. So at the time of me showing you this is no longer in stock, but it kept coming in and out of stock for like a month when I was thinking of getting it, so keep checking. So this one is the skin I can't even talk, Skin Sanctuary Edit beauty box. So let's open it. Oops, knocked something off. Let's open it and show you what we're getting here. So this one was £20, and I think they vary from, like, their beauty boxes vary from something like £15 to £40. but they're a great way of trying, like, you know, sample sizes of things. So first of all, we've got a Flash Patch Restoring Night Eye Gels. So like patches that you put under your eye. They actually feel quite firm, not like those, you know, you get some and they're really flimsy. Then we've got Emma Hardy Protect and Prime SPF 30. It says it's a lightweight, hydrating and protecting daily moisturiser. Smooths and primes the skin for a soft focus luminous finish, and that's 20ml. So they're like travel size, aren't they? Not like sample size. I've never heard of that brand. I don't even know how you say it. Pie? I don't know. Resurrection Girl Hydrating Mask, it says, and that is 20ml. Then we've got Elemis Superfood Midnight Facial Nourishing Sleeping Cream, and that's 15ml. Again, I've never heard of this brand. This is a full size. Now, is it Evelon or Evelon? I don't know. Foaming Cream Cleanser, that's 120ml. And we've got, this is also a full size, I believe, the Inculist Collagen Peptide Serum, formulated for all best for normal skin, helps to plump the skin, and that's a 30ml. Take it out and see what it looks like. Yeah, just a bottle. And then lastly, I think we've got the Ordinary Multi-Peptide Eye Serum, multi-technology peptide formula for the eye area, and I believe that's full size, 15ml. It comes in like a little dropper bottle. So I'm pretty sure that those two on their own would have been around about the £20 mark, so well worth it. Oh, and just a little sample of the Clinique Moisture Surge, which is my favourite moisturiser. Absolutely love this, but most of the time I can't justify spending how much it costs. So when going off topic, and I don't know why I keep them under my curtain, Aldi every now and again bring out their version. I think the last time they brought it out was probably about 6 months ago, but the time before that was probably about 2 years ago, maybe 3. So they do keep bringing it out, but it can go, you know, a varied length of time in between. But if ever you see it, grab it and stock up. I got 6 when I saw these in last time, and it's their Moisture Boost, which is a dupe for this one, and it feels exactly the same. It's absolutely gorgeous. I'm not going to open it because, oh, I was going to see if I can get in the drawer. I've got one open behind me. Okay. You can see it is it's a really lightweight gel. It feels absolutely gorgeous when you put it on. And the last time that they brought it out, they also brought this one out to go with it, which was the Moisture Boost Eye Cream. So yeah, if you see them sometime in the future, definitely pick them up. I think they charge about £3.99 for them, which is an absolute bargain. So yeah, that's my shopping for today. I think I'm going to get on with some cleaning up now, so I'll pick you up again a bit later. Good morning and happy Valentine's Day. We decided last minute last night that we would go out for a Valentine's Day meal, seeing as we've got the grandchildren tonight, we took our teenage daughter with us, obviously, like we do. And we went to an Italian restaurant that we hadn't been to before. I didn't intend to vlog the food, but I was halfway through it before I remembered, but I'll put in the bit of footage that I got. Yeah, it was really nice and it was really cheap too. We got a drink at the bar when we first went in, so the drinks weren't included in the price because we paid for those beforehand. But we all got pizza each, so we got 3 pizzas. Then we got a big, it was like garlic bread, but it had tomato base and then garlic on. And myself and my husband had chips with ours. And then we all got a dessert and I got a latte, and it was £63, which I didn't think was bad considering the climate we're living in these days and how things have gone up in price. So yeah, today, this morning I'm waiting in for my daughter's injection, her Mounjaro, because she's a teacher. She's never at home to receive it, so she always gets it sent here. I'm just trying to think what else. I think that's about it really. I'm just having a highly nutritious mid-morning snack. I'm going to take off last night's makeup, which I was too lazy to take off, and put on some new. So I'll catch up a bit later. Good morning, it's now Saturday lunchtime. It's been a bit of an eventful one today. So the girls went home this morning. I think Isabella went home about 9:20 and Grace went home about 10 o'clock. Then about an hour later, my husband turned up. He's a taxi driver, so there's nothing unusual. He often pops in if he needs the toilet or he wants to grab a drink or whatever. But he said, oh, the police are on the way. So I said, oh, what for? And apparently he'd picked 2 people up and they wanted to go to Tesco's Express for some alcohol. So he took them there and they got refused because they didn't have any ID on them, because you have to look over 25. If you're not in the UK, you have to look, if you're not from the UK, in the UK, you have to look over 25 or you can't get served without ID. So they got back in the car and asked to be took to another shop. So he took them to another shop. A Premier shop, I think he said it was, and they got served with alcohol in there. So they gets back in the car and he sets off, and they started opening the alcohol and drinking it. Well, the licensing laws for taxis states that you can't drink in taxis. The passengers or obviously the driver definitely can't. So he said to him, look, you need to stop drinking, it's against the law. And they started kicking off and started being abusive. So he pulled over and said, you're going to have to get out, you're going to have to, get another taxi, I'm afraid. And as one of them got out, they kicked him in the stomach. So he just kept, and they were sort of coming towards him, threatening and what have you, and he just kept walking around the car, and eventually got back to his side of the car, got in and locked the door and said to the other person that was just sat there, you need to get out, which they did. And he drove up the road a little bit further so that he could pull over and ring the office and ring the police and tell them what had happened, when he noticed that they'd stolen his mobile phone. So apparently the police weren't far away. They came and they told him to go home and they'd come and take a statement. Anyway, when they arrived, one of them knocked on the door and he asked if my husband was here, and I said, yeah, do you want to come in? And he went, no, we'll we'll take the statement in the back of the car. I thought, oh, great, parked outside my house. The neighbours, I could see all the neighbours' curtains twitching. Anyway, an hour he was in the back of the car. And in the meantime, somebody, they'd caught these two people a little bit further up the road, and they'd got my husband's phone back. So yeah, that was a bit eventful. Apparently they're charging them with, they've locked them up. They were going to go to court on Monday morning. They're charging them with obviously not paying for the taxi journey, theft of a mobile phone, and I think he said assault too. So yeah, they wanted to know if my husband would be willing to go to court and give evidence. Apparently somebody else witnessed it, and they've already said to the police that they'll give evidence. So it'd be a waste of time. Nothing will come of it. It never does it? Anyway, so yeah, I'm not doing much more today. Out of nowhere, without any notification to say it was on its way, the monjaro has arrived, so I thought I'd open it and show you what comes in here and what it looks like. So I'm just going to take a pair of scissors to the top. Okay, so that's what it looks like inside the bag. I should have actually put my phone on the table, shouldn't I? So in here we've got some cardboard. We have, that is very cool. That's a solid block of ice, is that? And we have ice block number 2. And we have, don't look like much, a bit of a squash box. It's empty now. So, comes in a bag, squashed to death by the look of it. Let's see which side I can show you without my details on. So that's, oh, it's falling out the bottom, look, because it's so squashed. So that's what the pen looks like. So I know from my husband taking them that it doesn't come with any needle on the top. Because obviously that has to last you 4 weeks. You get 4 weeks worth of jabs out of that. So this other packet, it must be this tiny packet, which isn't very big. My husband got a massive box for his, but this is for his diabetes. So, oh, I've dropped one. Let's see how many we get in here. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we've got 6 of these little needles in here. So basically, you take off this lid, and in there, the needle isn't that long. Don't worry. It's tiny. So you take that out, and then you can see that green thing in there. That's just a cover that's covering the needle. The needle actually only goes like up to there on it, and then you sort of fit that to the top. So yeah, let's see if I can actually pluck up the courage to do it. Right, I'm definitely going to leave this vlog here now, because yeah, it's going to take me ages to edit, and there must be a good half an hour or so. I'm going to get this in the fridge. So yeah, if you've enjoyed it, let me know. Let me know if you want to do more of these types of things. And I'll see you next time. Bye.